All right, 6:19, we are under a weather impact alert tonight, and here's why. Really a pretty picture just north of Monument Circle, but gosh, you can see all those snowflakes flying in the air, sticking to cars now, sticking to grass, to buildings, and really could make travel a little tricky as these temps tumble.
Yeah, we got to give a shout out too, by the way.
Yes.
Kylan, our photographer out there, good job. And you know, it's windy, it's cold, it's kind of the first punch of the season. It's more visible, as we said earlier, than impactful, but that's certainly going to change overnight.
Okay.
Temperatures are dropping, the wind's bringing in that colder air, and I think by morning you really could be looking at some slick spots. I did check traffic, and there's really not a whole lot that has caused any problems. Now, certainly the volume is down for a Sunday afternoon and evening, but most of this is going to move out over the next maybe, I'd say, couple of hours or so and push to the east, and that'll give us a break before the next batch moves in. But temperatures are certainly dropping and will continue to do so. 30s and even some 20s showing up. It's because of those strong northwest winds that are continuing to bring in cooler air, but it's also just making it feel so much colder. Wind chills right now are into the teens and 20s, but that may drop to near 10 degrees by the time we get into early tomorrow morning and maybe even the next day as well. This is 20 degrees colder at this hour than where we were yesterday at this time. So this is the air mass change that we've been advertising, and it is here. Let me show you what to expect through the next at least 24 hours or so. That first batch will move through. We may get a little bit of a break. I don't think the first batch really has caused too many problems. There are some areas where we've seen some additional accumulations on some of the bridges and overpasses, but most of the roadways, because the ground temperatures were up into the 60s and 70s this past week, they're warm. They've melted a lot of that snow. But I think once these temperatures continue to drop through early tomorrow morning, and I've stopped it here at 6 a.m., once temperatures get down into the 20s, the road temperatures should still be above freezing, although they will be dropping. Some of those bridges and overpasses are going to freeze pretty quickly, especially when you add a couple of extra bursts of snow to that. And I think that will be the case for the morning commute tomorrow, unfortunately. The other concern is, even once that moves out, temperatures won't warm up very much for tomorrow into the low to mid 30s, and it's still going to be breezy even during the afternoon. In fact, I think once we get into Monday afternoon, it's really going to be quite a breezy day. That wind is certainly going to cut into you, and we don't expect much in the way of additional snow or snow showers during the afternoon. It's possible a couple of snow showers could pop up. This becomes much more of a lake effect situation once we get into late Monday. Some additional accumulation could be possible, maybe into parts of Marion to Muncie. Very light expected here, but the farther north you go, it could be significant as you get closer to the lake. And look at your temperatures for Tuesday morning, back down into the mid 20s. So that's a lot. The system moves through and really brings us a big change to our forecast. How much snow are we looking at? Now keep in mind, some of this will be cut into by some of the melting that's already occurred, but 1 to 2 inches is possible here, at least according to this particular model. Our official forecast is around an inch, but I'm giving you an inch leeway because I think some of you may see nothing, even around Indy. Some of you already have some minor accumulation on some of the grass, and you could see as much as maybe 2 inches of snow. That number certainly goes up once you get closer to the lake, as those lake effect snow bands could cause a problem. The other thing I wanted to mention very briefly is that the wind chill could be down near 10 for tomorrow morning. Keep that in mind. Here's the best news of this entire forecast. If you're looking out the window and shaking your head at what I've just told you is falling, it gets warmer. Look at this. By the end of the week, we're back up to 60 with plenty of sunshine.